Josh Allen, so that's like the worst possible thing for you because you're never going to see anything. So he just
Yeah.
got buried on the depth chart.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we starting up, man. So welcome everybody to the live podcast, the live stream, Sports Code Podcast. Me, Rob, and Lance. We're gonna be talking some football, and shoot, I'm happy to be back live and kicking another week. My team has not been playing well. It's gonna be a long rest of the season, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
I'm glad you alive and kicking because them Pittsburgh Steelers show ain't kicking.
Man, don't give Rob more juice, man. You know what I'm saying? He already he
Don't
already be
worry,
on he already be on my
I
ass.
got a, I got a lot to say about the Ravens too because they turned the ball over 4 times this week. They probably ain't gonna win this game.
Hey, I can't say much. I don't think they're gonna turn over that much this week. They play,
Now Lamar Jackson probably gonna put up some damn MVP numbers.
yeah.
That's what happens when you realize he's playing the Steelers.
That's true, man. We our offense, defense, special teams, everybody suck. We all suck. I mean, I was like, man, I could have went out there with my disability friends and did better than that shit.
Probably been more exciting, man. I'd
Oh
have
yeah.
paid to watch it.
Oh yeah. So anything that stood out for y'all this previous week that y'all could think of? Rob, you was at the game, man. How was the experience? It was lit like it always is up there in Baltimore.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was cold though.
It was cold. It was cold.
I'm not
Man,
used to that weather no more, man.
yeah. I
I was
like I like
freezing.
when you posted that picture like with the lights. I don't know. They turned the lights out or whatever. It was like it was lit up. It looked pretty dope. That looked pretty cool.
They gave us all LED bracelets as we walked in, and
Oh
it was on your wrist, and it went to the music and stuff. It was pretty awesome.
yeah. It looked lit,
Nice.
man. I was like, damn, that looks cool as shit. So I know that was fun, man. Um,
Yeah, it was. It was a good time.
that's what's up, man. Shoot,
At
man.
least your team didn't lose this time, man.
No, they didn't lose this time, but they making it
Probably because
interesting.
they were at home.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, Lamar hasn't had any time to practice with those guys, throw the ball. He's been sick for 2 weeks, so I mean, I didn't expect a great game out of him, but I mean, Cleveland played him pretty good.
yeah. Yeah.
Our defense stepped up. Queen finally stepped up.
Y'all
Yeah.
y'all like got just players all over the place, man, that come in and take care of business and handle stuff, man. That's incredible. Because people were talking about, like I'll be listening to like the radio stations for the Steelers and stuff. They be talking about this person hurt. I'm like, shit, the Ravens, they got 20 something people on IR. Like some crazy number, bro. I'm like, you can't use that as an excuse. You got to do better scouting and get better backup players. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's bad. But so I'm gonna pull up our records from last week real quick, man. Well, I got it up here real quick. Rob, you led the way. You went 9-6, bro. Miko went 7-8. I went 7-8, and Lance brought in the rear 6-9.
Lord. I gotta quit picking the Lions and the
Yeah.
freaking Jaguars,
Oh
man.
yeah. So yeah, Rob, he's definitely leading the way, man. I have the final numbers at the end of the season, but I don't know, man. Rob got some kind of voodoo doll or something. He be picking that shit. I don't know.
I felt like I was closing
Shit,
the gap, and then just these
I
last two
thought my
weeks,
picks
man.
were horrible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The what, Lance?
I thought my picks were
So I felt like
bad
I was
because
closing the gap, and then
Oh.
these last 2 weeks have just, God dang, just picking these terrible teams.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So when Miko hop on, man, he just hops on. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, bro. Um, Thursday night, man. It's the Cowboys heading to New Orleans, take on the Saints, man. NFC battle. I start to lead this one off. I think the Dallas Cowboys are gonna come ready to play. I don't know. I think Ezekiel Elliott is banged up or whatever. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know if he's gonna play or not. But I think they're gonna handle business, man. The Saints, they've been up and down all year too as well. I just feel like the Cowboys are gonna get this victory down there on Thursday night. What do you think about this one, Rob?
I think it could be a toss-up, man. Dallas just lost to the Raiders, which I know you guys think the Raiders are all right, but I mean, they're
Frauds.
just missing key pieces too. And you're gonna have what I think CeeDee Lamb will be matched up with what's his name?
Uh,
It's not McAllister. It's something
no.
close to that.
To my Lattimore,
Is it Lattimore?
Lattimore, yeah, Marcus Lattimore or
Yeah.
whatever. He's He's been shutting people down. He got played by Stephon Diggs on that juke route real quick in the end zone, but I mean he's pretty much a shutdown corner, and their linebackers playing really good too. I
Mm,
don't know if Kamara's coming back. If he's coming back, I might go with the Saints, but I don't know if he's coming back. He's still got a knee injury.
yeah,
And then you got, you know, the other wide receiver for Dallas.
yeah, yeah.
I can't even think of his name. Amari
Cooper.
Amari
Cooper.
Cooper.
I think he's still out.
Yeah,
I think he's still out. Doesn't matter about Emmett Smith or Ezekiel Elliott because Tony Pollard is just crushing it this year.
yeah,
So I mean, that boy is tearing. He's just bursting out of the backfield. He's awesome. So I mean, I'm not sure, but I think Taysom Hill is going to be starting for the Saints, and I just don't know that he's got that much of the it factor. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys because I feel like they're going to be pissed that they lost last week.
yeah, yeah. What do you feel about it, Lance?
I mean, every week you think you have a team that is dominant, and you think they're on their way, and you're thinking, they can't lose. And then you get the Cowboys losing to the Raiders. I mean, you get other teams that Saints beating teams they shouldn't beat. So it's really a toss up. I mean, every week you go into the game thinking, hey, I got a surefire pick here, and then some kicker from damn Las Vegas International College wins the game, and beats a team that ain't supposed to.
Yeah,
I think on paper, I mean, I think Dallas definitely has the better team. I mean, you got Dak, who is way better than I think Taysom Hill or whoever damn the Saints have on their bench. But there's something about that damn Superdome and the Saints at home. So I'm gonna take the Saints just because I think that home field advantage is real.
right.
This could blow up in my face, and the Cowboys could run away with it. But I'm gonna go with the Saints.
We're going with the Saints. Okay. All right, cool, man. We're going to the next game here. Next game up is gonna be the Colts taking on the Houston Texans. I go again first on this one. Hey man, y'all been on the Colts, man. Y'all got me sold, man. Those boys are the beast. Jonathan Taylor, man. That dude is a beast, bro. They're gonna go. I mean, Texas is not that good this year anyway, but Colts, man, they something serious, man. They ain't nothing to play with, man. They loaded up, man, and they playing some solid football. I'm taking the Colts on this one. Who you got on this one, Lance?
I mean, Bill O'Brien has done more damage to the Texans than he's probably done to the University of Alabama. So the Texans are just in bad shape. Those massage parlors down there are serious because they're entrapping the players. The Colts, I'm a big fan of the Colts, even though they let me down last week against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers is a tough draw, but I think Carson Wentz and Jonathan Taylor are a very good combo. And then on defense, I mean, you got Leonard and a pretty stout defensive line. So I'm going to go the Colts to get them an easy victory this week.
Oh yeah. And your take on it, Rob?
Pretty similar to what Lance just said, but at the same time, like who did Houston just lose to? The Jets?
It was the they just lost the Jets 21-14.
I mean, how does that happen? Like I could have swore that with Tyrod Taylor back that they would be playing good, and I don't know what's going on, and I have a feeling that Houston's gonna come out of nowhere and beat the Colts just because that's what kind of season this has been.
Yeah,
but
it is crazy.
At the same time,
it is crazy.
At the same time, though, I mean, you got to go with the way Wentz is playing right now, and also Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he should be running all over those boys. I just don't think their defense is going to handle it. But I would not be surprised if the Texans beat them just because that's how stupid this year is.
Yeah, it is crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. I'm watching the games.
I'm taking the Colts, though.
Okay, you going to Colts? Okay. I got you, bro.
I'm brave. You're not that brave.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Next up, man, we got the Minnesota Vikings, man, taking on the Detroit Lions, man. What you think about that one, Rob? I ain't going first on this one.
I mean, it's another toss up. I could have swore that the Vikings were going to win last week, and they got stomped.
Yeah.
But I think who were they playing? They were playing the 49ers. I mean,
49ers.
I could see that. And Deebo Samuel's just killing it. But I mean, watch this be the game that the Lions win. This is what's so crazy about this season. It makes it so tough. who should win this game? The Vikings. Dalvin Cook's out, but that doesn't mean anything because Alexander Madison can handle the load in the backfield. It's just which Kirk Cousins are you going to see? The one lining up behind the center or the one lining up behind the guard? You know
Right.
what I mean? That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, that's what kind of season this has been.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would love to pick Detroit for the first one, but I'm tired of picking Detroit, hoping that they're going to win. I thought they were going to beat the Bears, and this is the week that I'm going to pick against them, and this is the week they'll probably win. But DeAndre Swift is out for the Lions.
Oh, he's out. Okay.
Yeah, he's hurt. He got hurt right in the beginning of that game against Chicago, which killed my fantasy. But
Oh.
neither here nor there. I'm going with the Vikings on this one. I just have a feeling they'll have a good breakout game just to get back into the mix.
Right. I'm with you. I hear you, man. I'm kind of same sentiments with that, what you're saying there. I just, Detroit, they gotta win one game, right?
They try to lose though.
Yeah,
They just lose.
Yeah. That's true. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, man. It's they got to try to keep pace to stay in the hunt for a playoff spot or whatever. So I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. Who you got on this one, Lance?
Man, screw Detroit. I'm tired of picking Detroit. I picked Detroit on Thanksgiving. I told my family it was a lot. I bet some money. It was a lot, and I ended up disappointed, probably more than the Detroit fans were. The Vikings, even with Dalvin Cook being out, and Kirk Cousins, like Rob said, lining up over the right guard. That definitely takes the top spot over Big Ben tripping this year. Because I saw that, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? The running back had to walk up to the line and move it back over. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. We all agree the Vikings should win this game. I have no confidence in the Lions at all. DeAndre Swift is out, so it's going to be on Jared Goff. And like Rob said, he'll probably do something magical and win this game, and we'll all be even more pissed off if they won. But I'm taking the Vikings.
All right. Okay. All right. Good deal, man. Next up, man, we got the New York Football Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins, man. I'll go first on this one. The Giants took care of those Eagles last week. So they're going to go on a 2-game winning streak. They're going to go down to South Florida, take care of business, and smack up them Dolphins down there. So I'm taking the New York Football Giants on that one. What you think about that one, Lance?
Daniel Jones is still the quarterback of the Giants, so that means I'm picking the Dolphins. I'm glad Saquon Barkley is back, and the Giants might realistically win this game because Tua is the quarterback for Miami. But anytime the Giants do something great, they immediately the very next week do something stupid. So I fully expect Daniel Jones to probably have 2 turnovers, maybe even trip over his own feet and fumble, and the Dolphins win on a field goal.
All right. Okay. And what you got on that, Robbie? What you think about it?
Daniel Jones ain't playing this week.
That's even worse for the Giants then.
Exactly. I was hoping you weren't going to say something good about Daniel Jones. I was going to tell you no, he ain't playing, and because I knew you would have took Miami if that was the case. But yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins. They're playing lights out right now. Out of nowhere, they're playing good. I mean, even if Tua's not that great, his team's playing good. Waddle's playing good, and the defense is playing good. So Myles Gaskin, they're doing the Wildcat with Myles Gaskin and getting 2 touchdowns off of that. It's like you saw it the first time, stop it the second time. You know what I mean?
Y'all
but,
think they're gonna
they
move,
didn't.
Y'all think they're gonna move off of Tua? You think they're gonna move off Tua, Robert? Like in the next draft?
No, I don't know. He seems to be playing a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think they might look into it. They might bring in some competition, but I mean, you never know where Deshaun Watson's going to land.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
I hate to say Aaron Rodgers, but he ain't going to go to Miami. He might. You never know. He might be tired of the cold and try to do some Tom Brady shit. But at the same time, the Giants ain't going to win this game, so I'm going with the Dolphins.
Okay.
And Minka's missing one of the games.
I know, he's super late. That's all good, man.
When it comes to the quarterbacks, man, in the NFL, I mean, you got to give guys time to do something. I mean, I know Tua has battled a lot of injuries, but when he's been in there, I mean, he's done some good things, and you got to be able to build around him. need to run somebody out there and they become a superhero. It really doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't happen, you wind up like the Giants with them. Daniel Jones at the 4th pick, and he's really bad. I mean, he's really not that good of a quarterback. And then you got somebody like Zach Wilson, who was great in college, and goes to NFL and is getting his head busted now.
Right.
I'll tell you one thing. I know a lot of Dolphins fans would be pissed off because all I saw was Tua jerseys when I was at that game.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, like everybody had Tua jerseys. They were all crying for him to come in. And I was just like, he's not the answer. I'm telling you, they think he's like the second coming of Christ and shit up in there.
Holy shit. Wow. Damn, I didn't know. I didn't know that. You know, I know he's like big time in Alabama, but I didn't realize that for Miami.
Bro, every jersey. Who else are they going to do?
Jersey in here? They move on from him. I'm going to be super pissed off.
Damn. All right, man. Okay, so we moving right along, brothers. Let's see. All right, next up, man. I wish I could go to this game, but I got to see the Ravens Steelers at 4:00, so I can't do it. The Bucks coming to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. I love to see Tom Brady. I've never seen him play in person, but man, y'all already know what it is, man. Falcons, they not gonna be able to handle the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So Miko finally coming in late, man. Hold on a minute. Bring him
Put
in.
him on mute the whole time. Make him listen to the show since he was late. He can't say nothing. You got to listen to the whole thing.
Oh God,
Bastard, what's up, man? Hey,
late man. Yeah, that's me.
late man. Yeah, that's me.
You need to stop stopping at Chick-fil-A, bro.
You know what's funny?
What's the...
I stopped at Wendy's this time. I said, this shit happening again. Dead ass. I said, this shit, bro. When did I text you at like 7:10? Something.
No,
like
it was later than that, homie. It was about 7:24.
Yo, goddamn right, man. Stop playing. I calculated it because I was like, all right, it ain't gonna take no more than 15 minutes to get my little girl some damn 4 for 4 nonsense.
Yeah,
bro. You need to learn how to cook,
7:31 and I'm still in line. Huh?
You need to learn how to cook, fool.
He been eating out, man, since I've known him. That's been 15 years, bro.
It's crazy. All right, let me tell you my schedule, man. See, look, I have to look. It ain't even for me. I hit the gym.
Yeah.
No, that's what I be doing on Tuesday. I'm trying to get right.
Yeah.
And I try to make the show.
You ain't got time to talk about your life
Rob.
right now. You ain't got time.
Shut
You ain't got time to be talking about your life decisions, bro. You got to make picks. We had like 4 games already.
All right, check it out. Yeah, this game right here, you already know what my pick is. Come on, man. Go ahead, give me the last 3. I got you. What's up?
So, Rob, you want me to go back? Let me see. Okay, so Cowboys versus the Saints.
Cowboys Saints Thursday night.
Cowboys.
All right. Colts versus Texans.
I ain't picking against the Colts. No goddamn more. Colts. Keep surprising me, even though I did get that last one right, but still.
Yeah, you did. Vikings versus the Lions.
Seriously. Come on, man. Let's go. Vikings. Come on, man. Stop. Lions can beat nobody.
All right. And then we got the New York Giants going to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Man, look, man. What the fuck happened the other day, man? But anyway, the fuck? What was that? Anyway, I'm picking the Dolphins. But watch that.
Die, Eagles, die.
We died like some bitch. We buried ourselves. Matter of fact, we dug the hole, picked the casket, and jumped straight in that bitch the other day.
Very disappointing.
See, we got a new Nelson Aguilar, man. His name's Jalen Rager.
Very disappointing in y'all. Very disappointing.
Hey,
look like Rashad Perryman.
Yeah. Good point, Rob.
Hey, well, look, at least Perryman just ain't on the radar at all. But at least Rager, I mean, them some bitches be hitting him right in the hands. Like, I swear, what the hell? You rub it on butter?
We ain't on the Eagles, bro. We're on the Giants. And who?
Oh, it's Giants, Dolphins,
Miami.
Now?
Yeah. I took Miami.
You got Miami? Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, so
now we're on Tampa Bay, Atlanta, and you already took Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Correct.
I got Tampa Bay. Who you got, Lance?
I will never pick the Falcons. So I mean, they could be playing the junior high Guyfoons here in Macon, and I would still pick that team. So give me the damn Tampa Bay to win by probably worse than what the Cowboys did to them.
Whew,
All right.
that was pretty bad.
Yeah. Who you got,
Matt
Rob?
Ryan is really bad.
Yeah. What about you, Rob?
I'm going with obviously Tampa Bay, but
Oh,
I mean I'm not shocked
scared.
at Atlanta playing pretty tight right now with they got Cordell Patterson back, and that he's just a jack of all trades, man. He's running all over the field, scoring touchdowns, but at the same time they don't have anybody but him. And with Rob Gronkowski back, with Leonard Fournette playing the way he's playing, he's coming on playoff Lenny. It's just crushing it. You can't. I think they're probably getting Antonio Brown back soon too. But Rob Gronkowski coming back to that team is the truth. That's Tom's boy.
Yeah.
And Tom doesn't even look all that great toward the end of the season. Like every year he looks great in the beginning of the season. He's great for fantasy, and then you get toward the last few games and he sucks.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean, I'm going with Tampa Bay.
All right. Teresa just showed up with Miko at the same time. You seeing Teresa, Miko? You and Teresa got something going?
Hey, man, that's your burner account, man. Stop playing.
No, man. I swear, man. We switched over channels.
What's up, Teresa? You know what? Hey, I'm on my laptop with it this time, man. So I actually saw when she popped in there, man. Hey,
okay.
I like this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, so that's all the picks for this one. Let's move on to the next game. Let's get this out the way. The next one up, the Eagles taking on the New York Jets.
Look at that, just in time.
Right in time, baby. Hey, time is perfect.
Just in time. So you pick first, Miko. Late, man. Shit.
Hey, man, this is an easy one though, man. Look,
Easy.
We embarrassed ourselves against the other New York team. We ain't gonna do the shit twice.
Twice.
Right? So look, we gonna get right. We're gonna get back to running the ball. Jalen Hurts gonna get back to doing what he's supposed to do and not throwing the ball, running it more than he throws. And we'll be all right. We're gonna win this one. We're gonna win this one by 26-13. We'll be all right. Eagles, baby, flying again. But hopefully this is our last fucking game we win, because we ain't making the playoffs. Don't want to make the playoffs. Don't need to make the playoffs. And but I can't lose to the Jets under any circumstances. Period.
All right. What about you, Lance?
I mean, all I'm gonna say, Miko, is last week you got on that high horse and said, "Oh, Chad Hickman ain't here, so the Eagles been winning. He don't ever need to come back." He watched that comment and said y'all were gonna lose, and damn sure if y'all didn't lose. This week he said because of that comment, he told me to make sure that I picked the Giants because them Eagles wings are still gonna be clipped. So he's saying the Eagles are dying again, and Mike White is going to score a go-ahead touchdown, and then Jalen Reagor is going to drop the ball in the end zone to lose the game.
Dang. So you got the Jets, huh?
The New York team. They got the Eagles' number. Team from New York.
I'm with you on that.
It's a stat out there.
Do what?
I think it's a stat out there, man. I don't. You got to look this one up for real. I don't think the Jets have ever beaten the Eagles ever.
No.
Ever.
We got to look that up.
I'm talking about ever. You got to look that one up. Check it out. It ain't
No.
gonna happen.
Look it up. Nobody said the Braves were going to beat the Dodgers and the Astros either. We world champions, so.
Oh man, we always got to bring the Atlanta teams back into the fold.
Well, it depends on which Atlanta teams we talk about. There's good teams and there's shitty teams. If you want to talk about shitty teams, we did that last pick, so we'll go ahead and move on forward.
Who you got, Rob?
Man, I was gonna go with the Jets, but now that Lance picked the Jets, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Eagles.
That's what I'm Lance. You know we're gonna win this game, man.
Okay.
Because that was gonna be an upset, but I mean, dude went 6-9 last time, and I don't know. I just feel like I was thinking the Jets could probably beat them, especially at home, and especially watching them lose to the Giants the way they did. That was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Rob, I'm just saying that 6-9. Sometimes there's a good upset. So I mean, don't let the record fool you. Sometimes I get a good upset pick. So
yeah,
you do. I agree. You definitely get some good upsets in there, but I don't know that this is going to be the one.
Yeah,
this ain't it. Goddamn.
I pulled it up, man. The Philadelphia Eagles have never lost to the New York Jets. It's I don't know if y'all can see that on the screen.
Now I'm going with the Jets, bro.
Never lost to the Jets, man.
Yeah, never
Jets
lost.
starting this weekend.
So
Nah, give me the Eagles. For
you got-
real.
you
For
got
real.
the-
I'm taking the Eagles.
okay, got the Eagles. And Lance, you got the Jets still?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts again is going to line up under left tackle on accident, get moved to under center. He's going to throw the ball to Jalen Rager, who's going to be wide open, and he's going to drop it. They're going to lose.
That
All
boy
right.
ain't
Hopefully
dropping
we
no
get-
more passes.
All right, Teresa
He
picks
might
the
not now.
Teresa picked the Eagles, and I'm picking the Eagles too, man. They're not gonna lose to the
Oh.
Jets. I'm going with the Eagles,
Oh,
man. I
Look
don't-
at you being objective. I see the growth in you, man. Good job.
y'all crazy, man. All right, moving on to the next one, man. And I said Teresa picked the Eagles, so yep. All right, so the next one up, we got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Chicago Bears, man. Who you got in that one, Lance?
Kyler Murray's back, baby. It's time for them Redbirds to take off again. So I think this is going to be the game that Matt Nagy finally gets fired. Everybody in damn Illinois and every damn sporting venue is yelling fire Matt Nagy. So Kyler Murray's going to go ahead and put that nail in the coffin and get it done this week.
All right, I'm with you. Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals, man. They're going to take care of business. Nagy is out. Like you said, he's on the hot seat. He's done, man. So Arizona's going to win by 14 points. Who you got in this one,
He
Nico?
on the hot seat, man. He's hated worse than everybody hates Chris on the TV show.
Nice. That's right, man. You got a whole high school. How the hell you at a high school game? Ain't got shit to do with the damn Chicago Bears at all. And Matt Nagy name coming up talking about some fire Matt Nagy. What the fuck? Like, yo, that's some real hate right there, bro. They want your ass out of there. You better watch out, man. I'm down. Hey, you might get sniped out there, bro. Like I'm telling you, you might want to go ahead and leave yourself. But yeah, I'm going with the Cardinals, man. Even though you know what's funny, like this game has all the workings of a trap game because it's cold.
Right.
They're warm weather joint, but I can't pick the Bears to beat anybody because I've done this shit 2-3 times this year and it never worked out. So I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm going with the Cardinals, even though I would not be surprised if the damn Bears mess around and win this somehow.
All right, who you got, Robbie?
And Chad, how are you gonna act like you care that Kyler Murray's back? You've been hanging from Cliff Kingsbury's Johnson this whole time.
Hey,
Talking about Kyler Murray. You know you're picking it because of your boy.
Hey, man, I love me some Cliff Kingsbury, man.
See, that's the first time you didn't say nothing about him. I was like, damn, he must have got enough.
He left him on red. He left him on red.
I left him red.
Chicago doesn't know what they're doing. They don't know if they're going to keep going with what's his face or they're going to play Andy Dalton. So I mean, they're trying to just decide whether they're going to see what the boy can do for the rest of the year or if they're going to go with Andy Dalton and just try to win some games and Nagy keep his job. But I agree. I think I don't know that this one would get him fired though, because I don't think they're supposed to beat the Cardinals. So I do see it again as a trap game just because of the damn NFL this year. Like this is the game you think, oh, the Arizona's going to crush them. Watching Kyler Murray come out and throw like 3 interceptions or some shit and lose.
Yeah.
But I
You're right.
mean, you got to go with the Cardinals here. I just don't see Chicago doing shit the rest of the year.
That's true. And
Chad Powell was upset. He was upset about that report that came out this week. They were talking about Kingsbury potentially going to Oklahoma. Chad got upset.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey,
as soon as
Chad Powell would have came on the show talking about Boomer Sooner.
Oh God.
Why would you leave the NFL to go to the college team though when you're 7-3 right now? Like, why would you even think about that?
Yeah.
You have a
Easy.
chance to win a Super Bowl.
LSU.
Say again.
Does hey, Oklahoma's a job that's gonna pay you basically the same or more that you're making in the NFL, and we all know your ass ain't gonna be 7-3 year after year after year. You might have that job another 2-3 years. You had an Oklahoma job for as long as you want it, as long as you win it, which you will.
Since we talk about
But
this,
they come
go ahead,
to
I'm
the
sorry.
SEC though, right?
Yeah.
Ain't they coming to the SEC? Yeah, never mind. Stay in the NFL.
But let me ask
Yeah,
y'all this.
exactly. Every year it's Alabama or Georgia or LSU. I mean,
Yeah.
what Oklahoma? I haven't heard shit about the Sooners in a while.
Do y'all think it's harder to be a head coach in the NFL or in NCAA?
NFL all day.
I think right now is getting over, depending on what program you had in college.
Yeah.
It could probably be college because you get at a major program. Shit, Ed Orgeron just won a national championship 2 years ago, and they told that motherfucker to go.
Yeah.
Right. See, I think the day-to-day is harder. Like, I think they work more in college. But once you got it, right? Because if you Kirby Smart, if you Nick, if you any of these dudes at the big 1A joints, their hardest job is recruiting. That's it. That's their hardest job. It ain't calling ball, anything like that. It's recruiting. And once you get good at that, that shit's easy because now you funneling guys.
Right.
But at first, that shit's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. And the thing is, the NFL, man, I've always felt like the NFL skill level. That's why I like NFL more than I like college because the skill level is just high. End of the day, is more schematically more difficult. Hey, stop it. That's what college folks like to say when Georgia fans like they love to say, oh yeah, but hey, we used to be nice. We'll be back, son. We'll be back.
Okay. And
you got it right now. Y'all better win the championship. I know that.
Yeah,
if you don't win it this year, last.
Yeah, if you don't do it this year, you ain't gonna get it. You got to do it this year. So
got to.
Yeah. So I think Teresa picked the Cardinals. Everybody picked.
I think I cut you off when you picked. My bad, Chad.
So, did y'all pick? Everybody picked, right? Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I think
you did. I think you were the only one that did it. We got to talk about Kingsbury again. So
yeah, Kingsbury the king, man. The Cardinals.
No, he picked the Cardinals. He didn't mention Kingsbury. Okay. That's why I busted his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the Cardinals. All right, and Teresa picked the Cardinals. All right, next up we got this is a good game, guys. AFC battle, Chargers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, man. What you think about that one, Miko?
Man, I don't know what it is about the Broncos, but the Broncos got the Chargers number, bro. Like, I don't know. That's like kryptonite to Superman out there. But the way the Bengals did y'all last weekend.
Bastard.
I'm not gonna get too high on it though because you
bastard.
Bruh, what the bruh. You need to go. Hey,
man.
Ben Roethlisberger, man.
I asked you who you gonna pick, the Chargers or the Bengals. I said we didn't say that.
This I'm gonna pick.
What the fuck we doing here?
Hey man, tell him to fake a growing injury or something. He don't need to be on the field, man.
Oh God.
All right, anyway, but I'm gonna. It's a tough one, man. I'm gonna pick the Bengals in this one just because they're at home. And the Chargers look so bad. So that's what I'm going with. 3-point game, going with the Bengals.
Bastard. Who you got, Robbie?
Yeah, I got to go with the Bengals on this one. They're a scary team right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they came up and took the division, to be honest with you. They're running on all cylinders right now. Special teams, defense, offense. I mean, they're killing it. I don't know what's going on with the Chargers. Like Herbert just
up and down.
I don't know what's going on with him. Like he's not there and that pick six he had wasn't really so much his fault. I think I saw a thing where they said they should start, charging the wide receivers with interceptions that tip off their hands and go into the other guy's hands. You know what I mean? Seriously, instead of it going against the quarterback, because that's happening a lot this year. And this is one of them games though where I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers beat the Bengals just because they laid an egg or something. But I don't know. Bengals are playing really good. I'm gonna have to take Cincinnati. I don't want to. I want to take the Chargers, but I'm gonna have to take Cincinnati.
All right. And Teresa picked the Bengals. Who you got, Lance?
I mean, all valid points made here. The Bengals are hot. They're playing good. Burrow and Chase are deadly. But that's the exact reason I think they'll lose, because they're hot. Right now, the Chargers do one thing. They beat good teams. They play terrible against mediocre teams and squeak out wins against teams they should beat handily. I think they go on the road, and I think Herbert has a great game. It might be a freaking shootout. It might be 70-72 because they just can't – nobody can stop anybody. But I think the Chargers come out on top.
Yeah. I'm with you. It's gonna be a high scoring game, I think too. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. Chase and Burrow, like I said, they are red hot and they destroyed us, man. And yeah, they're gonna win. I'm like Rob though. My body and heart wants them to lose bad, because we need some help in our division. But yeah, Bengals gonna win this one. All right. Let's see. Next up, we got your Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Who you like in that one, brother?
Normally, I would want to pick the Jaguars because I think they're due for a win. I mean, some kind of miracle shit's got to happen to them because right now they're playing like absolute shit. But they're not beating the fucking Rams. As bad as the Rams have been and as cursed as they are because of OBJ, they will find a damn way to win this game. Even Urban Meyer's going to trip a player. Their field goal kicker is going to get blocked or something. The Rams will win. I don't know how, but they'll win this game.
All right. Teresa picks the Rams. Who you got in this one, Rob?
Yeah, I was pretty high on trying to pick Jaguar upsets in the beginning of the year, and they just kept letting me down. And then they go and beat the Bills, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, what are the chances that they beat LA? LA, what were they, 0-3 in November?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just, ever since they got Von Miller and OBJ, they've been crap. It's like you mess with the dynamics of the team. They were killing it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't go with the Jaguars on this, though. That would be a stud pick right there, but it ain't going to happen. I mean, the Rams have to win. McVay's going to come out with some shit that just blows everybody's minds because I know he's tired of losing, too.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You got a better chance of scratching a dollar scratch-off ticket and win the lottery than the Jaguars beating the Rams.
That's it, man.
And now it's going to happen. The jinx is on. Now it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence going to somewhat look like he did at Clemson all of a sudden. Nah. They're going to get there. But you know what's crazy, though?
This is a year of learning for him.
Yeah.
Big time. I'm just learning, too. Hell, his coach also. Got to keep them girls.
He learning how to lose.
But, hey, right. Something don't do a lot of, but welcome to that's what I mean. Welcome to the NFL, right? Put Urban Meyer in college, he tear shit apart. Bring your ass to the damn NFL, you get torn apart. Yeah, Rams all day. Like it's crazy though, because the Rams are straight garbage right now. I really felt good about my pick last week for them to win in Green Bay. Yeah, fuck them. That's crazy. It got me thinking about picking the damn Jaguars just because of it. But I ain't that stupid.
Yeah,
rocking with the Rams.
I got
unfortunately.
I'm going with the Rams too, man. That's I think they've been losing a lot of games. McVay, like Rob was talking about, he's gonna come ready for a game plan. They're gonna take care of business. So yeah, easy victory.
Yeah. You know what the game plan is gonna be?
What's that?
Tell OBJ's ass to stay at home.
He is kind of a voodoo curse.
You know what's funny about the Rams? I'm gonna say this: like, if they have to run the ball, man. Like anytime they've been good, they've been a running team. Yeah. Where they can do play action off of it. But now they're like a passing team with OBJ and Woods is gone, and you relied on Cooper Kupp to be your A1. Like, man, it ain't working. And that defense just, oh boy, man, did y'all see that play? My man Jalen Ramsey get pushed and shit. Like what? Oh, buddy, just Aaron Rodgers one-handed him off in the end zone. I'm like, damn, that's embarrassing, son. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that.
Anyway.
I saw that. Oh yeah.
Don't make no jokes about Florida State either. That's still the guy I'm hanging on to.
Damn. All right. So next up, man, we got the Washington football team heading out to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders, man. I don't know who. I'm gonna let Lance. You start with this one. I don't know who the hell gonna win this. Your turn, Lance.
I think you can flip a coin right here. I mean, because really and truly, you don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I didn't think there was no way in hell that Washington would beat Seattle last night. I didn't think it was possible.
Right.
And they won. And then the Raiders last week, beat the team that they weren't supposed to beat. So you can flip a coin. I'm just gonna take the home team here. I'm gonna go with the Raiders because they're at home. That's all I got.
Frauds. No. All right. Who you got, Miko?
And that's a tough one because I was watching Washington last night, and I hate Washington, but I don't have the same fervor of hate, as the other cats. But the Raiders, I mean, I every time I pick the Raiders this year, they've let me down every freaking time, and every time I pick against them, they win. So it's like I'm gonna go with the Washington football team, man. I don't want them to win, but I think they're better. But I just got a feeling there's no way the Raiders can beat two. They're not. Their Super Bowl was on Thanksgiving. I'm going with Washington, man. The Raiders are frauds. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
All right. And what do you think about that, Robbie? Teresa picked the Washington Redskins football team. Who you
Well,
got?
Miko just said that every time he picks against the Raiders, they win. So I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
want to pick the Raiders. I think Washington's fighting for a playoff spot still, and I knew they would beat Seattle just because Seattle's just in shambles at the moment. But I don't know. I mean, Antonio Gibson, I was thinking was coming around, but he didn't really do too much.
Yeah.
And McLaurin got shut down. You shut him down, you shut down the whole team. I think Waller's out for the Raiders though, but their tight end Monroe or whatever can just jump in there. I think he went 5 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown. So I don't know. I don't want to pick the Raiders, but I just feel like I think Washington's going to lose going out to Vegas, and the whole Miko scenario makes me want to pick the Raiders. I still think they're fraudulent. They're fraudulent.
Yeah.
They are frauds, but I'm going with the Raiders.
Hey, bro, I'm with you, man. Because Miko picked Washington, I got to go with the Raiders, man. That just messed up the whole pick. I was gonna go Washington, and he said it, and that's it. I got Raiders, baby. The Raiders.
This gonna be the number one game I'm watching this weekend.
Then. Damn. All right. So, Lance, you picked, didn't you? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's that. And next up, man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Steelers and the Ravens. Who you got in this one, Miko?
Oh.
Or the Ravens and Steelers?
We got. Man, let me tell you.
Lance disappeared.
Yeah, he's about to do something funny to me, I guess.
Oh, man. Oh, I got to check this out. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I better let Lance go first so he won't lose his breath.
Yeah, let Lance go first, man.
What you got going, Lance?
Well, right now, if you're a Steelers fan, you're showing up to the stadiums with bags on your head, so it's only right that we make a pick with a bag over our head. As much as Champa, I know you love the Steelers, and I would love to pick the Steelers. It's not gonna happen, man. They're gonna get beat bad at home in front of their fans, and you're gonna see a lot of fans with bags on their heads.
Oh man, you done went to the Saints, man. The Saints and the Aints. Okay, who you got, Miko?
All right, back at it, man. You know what's funny though? Everything in me wants to pick the Steelers. It really does. Everything in me, because I'm watching, and I'm gonna say this about your boy, man, Rob. Throw 4 picks in a game that you saw it live in person. Baker had they stink. He is terrible. He's not an average. Baker's not an average quarterback. He's well below an average quarterback. He is horrible. Ain't no way in hell somebody's gonna turn the ball over 4 times and you still lose that fucking game with those running backs on your team. Also, that's crazy. So everything in me wants to pick the Steelers because the Ravens haven't looked good to me in a while. Like, you give me a game, y'all look good in a while. I can't remember. It's been about a month. But Ben's playing for your boys, and that kind of washes all that shit away. It washes all that shit away. So I have to pick based on the quarterbacks, really, because I think everything else in this game really is going to be a wash because of the rivalry. So I'm going with punk ass Rob's Ravens, sorry, and Raiders too this week.
Yes.
So the Steelers will probably win.
Yes. You know what? Look, here we go. Our defense sucked. Our offense sucked.
Yep.
we're not good at all this year. We got a lot of young players, this and that, whatever. But I feel like this is our last hope. If we don't win this game, playoffs, there's no chance in hell at all. We have to win this. Like we gotta win this game. So that's why I'm picking my team at home. We don't have no choice. If we don't do it this week, the season it's over. You know, it's whatever. It's over. It's over. So I'm going with the Steelers. We're gonna be back. We're gonna win. It's gonna be a tight game, but we're gonna win it. Who you got, Rob?
I gotta ask one question before Rob picks.
Yeah.
So what's worse for you as a fan, Chad Paul, if the Steelers win to keep their playoff hopes alive and they go into next week and play the Jets and lose? What's worse? Winning and beating the Ravens or losing to the Jets and being out of the playoffs by the Jets?
I'd rather not deal with losing to the Ravens.
All right.
Yeah. I despise
Respect
the Ravens.
that.
Yeah. Who you got, Rob?
I mean, you all do understand this used to be the greatest rivalry in sports the last 10 years.
That's right.
I mean, it was. It ain't now with Big Ben playing the way he is, but the Steelers had our number a lot of times, and I wouldn't be shocked if the Steelers beat us with the way that we've been playing. But with Lamar, he wasn't practicing with the team. He wasn't doing shit for a week. I mean, he was sick. I don't know what he was got. I don't know. He had the shits. He had something was wrong.
Know what was wrong with him.
Bro, he wasn't practicing with the team. He wasn't throwing. He wasn't getting his reps in. I mean, you can't judge him off that game. And no, I didn't see it live because I was in line getting some hot dogs. It only took like 3 minutes for him to throw 3 picks. It was crazy. I was like, wait a minute, did he throw another pick? And then I still didn't get up to the thing yet. And I'm like, wait a minute, we got the ball back. All right, cool. Oh, shit, did he throw another pick? Like, I didn't even see it. I saw it on TV like, y'all. And Lance, man, don't be putting no plastic bags over your head, bro. That's not good. I think when they do it, they put paper bags in their head. I don't want to have it.
I went with what I had. I thought I had a paper bag in the
out.
shop and I didn't. No, I wasn't going to fall out. There was a lot of air in there.
At least you took the trash out of it before you put it on your head. I wouldn't be surprised because we always play each other tough, and we're playing in Pittsburgh. I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar just doesn't. I don't know. I'm nervous about this game. I'll tell you that. I wasn't as nervous at Cleveland as I am with the Steelers game, just because the intensity of the game, the way it's been over the years. Right. I'm picking the Ravens because I think that Lamar will be back and doing good. I think Marquise Brown's hip will be all right. Rashad Bateman will show up. You know, you got Andrews that's literally saved the game for us. And our defense played a lot better this week. Yeah. You know, hopefully Queen's not hurt. I know he messed his rib up, but he came right back out and made really tough plays. I know it was Cleveland, and I know we should have killed them, but I mean, it was cold as a motherfucker out there.
But you called it, Rob. You said that, you know, Cleveland plays, it's always like a tougher game or whatever. Because we talked about it last week.
Yeah, but that game last year, though, that was a close game that was awesome. It was back and forth, touchdown. This game was just a pile of dookie. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens, but I'm scared. I'll tell you I'm scared, but I'm going with the Ravens.
Gotcha. All right. So everybody got their picks in.
Steelers got embarrassed last week, so it's like in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, Tomlin ain't gonna allow that 2 weeks in a row. Now I still think you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm scared for you too, because everything in me telling me to pick y'all, but I just can't do it. I don't see like it.
I'm glad you didn't, man.
Because you're anything good.
You're cursed. I'm glad your ass didn't pick us. All right. 49ers NFC West game.
I thought he did pick the Steelers.
No. See, Robbie messing me up, man.
You want to switch your pick now? Want to switch your pick?
You're the only one that picked the Steelers?
Me and Teresa picked the Steelers.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I bet.
Teresa, they don't think you're a real person. So
now I know it's something.
The next game up, man, 49ers.
We know she's real.
Yeah, 49ers, Seahawks, and the Seahawks. Who you got in this one, Miko?
Yeah, man, I've been riding that 49ers bandwagon for a little while, so I'm going to keep doing it, man. I don't, you know what, like, I really feel like my man Russ needs to just chill, go ahead and take the rest of this season off because I don't know that finger. Like I think I saw him make probably 3 good throws last night. Period. That's it. The whole game, just 3.
Yeah.
And one of them was a busted coverage that almost had him come back. That was it. I don't know what's going on with them. They've imploded to the point that I've never think I'll see the Seahawks do. They're gonna get smashed. San Francisco.
All right. Teresa picks the 49ers. Who you got in this one, Lance?
I mean, I've had Russell Wilson on my fantasy team. It's my quarterback. I've been super excited about him. He got hurt. But, I'm going to go ahead and make this bold prediction. I think this will probably be the last season that we see Russ Wilson as a Seahawk. And just because of that, I think San Francisco is probably going to show them who runs the Bay because it definitely ain't Seattle. They're terrible.
Oh, so you going San Francisco?
San Francisco. And then this will be Russ Wilson's last year as a Seahawk.
Oh,
Mark it down.
I second that. That is definitely going to be a fact. I hope he's an Eagle next year.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not going to be all that, man.
He going to Pittsburgh, baby.
Nah, man. Y'all going to keep Big Ben 1 more year.
No, that dude's done.
Is it going to be Wilson or Pete Carroll that we won't see anymore?
Oh, that's a good one too. Rob.
That's a good question. I think you're onto something. I think both of them might be out. I don't think Pete will get fired. I think if Russell leaves, I think he'll leave. He'll leave himself. He'll probably
if Seattle will let Richard Sherman, Marshawn Lynch, Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas leave with no repercussions, they ain't got no loyalty to nobody. Russ Wilson did. They ain't. I mean, shit. He fought hard off season trying to get them to make moves and help the team, and they were just like, yeah, we don't care. So I think it's
figure it out.
Russ.
Yeah.
Go to David Moore.
But I will say this. So far this year, we've learned that the Steelers are getting Aaron Rodgers, they're getting Tom Brady, and they're getting Russell Wilson on their team. So all I know is they're going to have an intense quarterback battle next season in Pittsburgh.
Right.
We get somebody, man, because we got nothing on the roster, dude. Somebody got to come.
Joshua Dobbs, baby, go ahead and put him in.
Oh, hell no.
Man.
Who you got, Rob?
Man, Seattle's going through a lot of the same things that the Ravens went through. They just didn't find a way to win some of the games. I mean, Russ getting hurt didn't help. You got Carson was out. He was a big piece in that. They're running backs. They don't know whether to use DJ Dallas or Alex Collins, and so their defense isn't what it used to be. I understand that, but they were rocking it in the beginning of the year. We know before Russ got hurt, they weren't doing that bad. Carson out really hurts them. They use the play action pass a lot. That's how Metcalf and Lockett get open. I didn't think they looked all that bad against. I mean, they looked bad, but I don't know. I mean, I was surprised that Elijah Mitchell came back with his finger injury because I sat his ass. I didn't even put him in. Full scored like 25 points in fantasy. I already won that game, but still, I was pissed. I need those points just, for the standings and stuff. I had no idea he was going to play. That being said, I mean, Deebo Samuel, I think, got hurt a little bit. I think Seattle at home is going to win this game against San Francisco, so I'm going with the Seahawks. I think Russ will be a little bit more healthy, and I think that he'll hit his top guys and pull this one off. And I do agree that he may be gone next year. So, I mean, He's already talking about it, I believe. I'm taking the Seahawks, though. I think this is going to be one of my upsets this week.
I got you. I'm with you on that
Glad
one,
you did.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks,
0-1 for both of you.
I'm going with the Seahawks, too, man. So the same for everything that Rob just said. So that's who I got, too. And, yeah, one of those quarterbacks lands going to be in the bird next year, buddy. Somebody.
We get all three of
He's
them.
playing quarterback roulette.
Yeah.
Man, Joe Flacco will be available.
Spin the wheel. I'll be right about one of them.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
Hey, he got high hopes for a good one. They're going to want to trade for Daniel Jones.
Motherfucker's going to end up with Zach Wilson.
Hey, if we end up with Daniel Jones.
Mark Sanchez coming out of retirement.
Hey, we get one of those.
Running somebody.
I'm gonna go lay in the middle of the road, I-75, and lay in front traffic and let it run me over. Shit. All right, next game up, man. We got the Denver Broncos, man, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, this is a good matchup, man. What you think about this one, Miko?
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump on the Broncos because of what they did to the Chargers. Damn the Broncos, they still frauds to me. It's just, sometimes you're Vic Vic Fangio is good against certain people. You know,
Yeah.
Chargers are one of them. I'm going with the Chiefs all day, every day. The Chiefs getting their shit back. Andy's getting back. We getting back right. Well, not we. What am I talking about? I don't rock with them. But they winning this game. Yeah, we rocking with the Chiefs, man. They coming back strong.
All right, Teresa picked the Chiefs. Who you got in this one, Lance?
Broncos are terrible. I mean, they are bad. The Chiefs, I really would like to know if Jackson Mahomes is making a video before the game, because if he is, then I would go with the Broncos. But because I don't know that's going to happen, I'm going to assume that's going to happen, and I'm still going to pick the Chiefs because they're playing the Broncos. So
Right.
I'll go with Patty Mahomes and the no defense Chiefs.
All right, I'm going with the Chiefs too, man. Jackson Mahomes, he might, be good this week. Him and Brittany.
He got a girlfriend, y'all. He got a girlfriend.
He like girls?
I didn't think so, but he got a girlfriend.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Man.
All right. So I'm going to Chiefs, man. Who you got, Rob?
This is a tough one, honestly, and
Yeah.
I never thought I would say that with the Chiefs, but this is a tough one because that's a rivalry that it could go either way. And I was surprised. I mean, Denver didn't play all that bad. Their defense looked really good last game. Bridgewater got hurt, came back, threw some touchdowns. I'm kind of nervous about this one. I'm thinking about going with the Broncos, even though I still think they're frauds, same as the Raiders. I think they all. Their records don't prove who they are, but the Broncos are coming out of nowhere and they're playing pretty good lately. And I don't know that the Chiefs are back, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm at a crossroads on this one. I'm just kind of like, I guess I got to go with Kansas City because it's a home game, and just like when Lance does it, I mean that's the only thing I can really think of right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos came in there and whooped their ass.
Yeah. Gotcha.
When in doubt, just pick the home team.
Yeah.
You got a 50-50 shot.
That's basically what I'm doing. I'm going with the Lance move. I'm picking the home team, Kansas City.
All
And I'm
right.
shocked that I even have to say that because it should be a no-brainer, really.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
You're right.
problem.
You're right. All right, we got one
This
more.
year-
Have confidence in the Chiefs. I mean, to have confidence in the Chiefs, you got to see that they can play defense. And two things
What is
that we've
that, the
learned about
Sunday
the
night
Chiefs
game?
this year.
Yeah, that's a Sunday night game, Rob. Yeah.
Man, prime
Wow.
time Mahomes. It's all good.
Yeah. And
Yep.
so we got one more, man. Monday night game. It's a AFC battle. We got the New England Patriots taking on
I'll tell you,
the
prime time Lamar sucks.
yeah.
He ain't lying. Take his ass off. Put him at 1 o'clock. I'm tired of that shit.
Oh yeah. Patriots playing the Buffalo Bills, man. What you think about this one, Miko?
This is a good one. The Patriots all of a sudden look like the best team in the AFC.
Yeah.
The
Looks like
Bills
world beater.
felt like
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like the Buffalo Bills were, but I just can't ever take them seriously again after they lost 9-6 to the freaking Jaguars. And there's really no push on home versus away on this one because shit, geographically they're cousins.
Yeah.
That's rough. In this one though, I'm gonna have to go with the team that I feel will make the least amount of mistakes, and that's gonna be the Patriots. And so I have to go with the Patriots, even though something's telling me, Josh Allen will get. Nah, he won't. Bill Belichick will take care of that. I'm going with the Patriots. Low scoring. I don't think it's going to be a lot of points in this one. It's going to be cold as shit out there. Patriots have better running backs. And their defense is playing better, even though on paper, Buffalo is definitely better. Patriots, man, by 3. That's what I got.
All right. Teresa picks the Patriots. Who you got in this one, Rob?
I feel bad, man, because Hickman missed this show because he's at his granny's 84th birthday, and I was like, who does she got in the Patriots and the Bills? Because I was so undecided on this game. I was gonna go with Granny's pick. She picked the Patriots, and I feel bad because I feel like the Bills are gonna win.
Right.
I just think the Patriots have won 6-0. That's got to stop. Like something's got to give there, and I think the Bills need to win this game to prove who they are, because they just have been shit in the bed lately. And I think I know, like you said, they're like cousins as far as geographical area or whatever, and it's going to be cold, and they're both used to playing there. But Mac Jones has got to mess up sooner or later, and I don't know. I mean, Damian Harris has been playing really good, but I got to go with the Bills on this one. Something's telling me the Bills, even though Hickman's grandmom said the Patriots. So y'all might want to pick the Patriots because of that. Give her a birthday present, but I have to go with the Bills, and he's gonna be mad at me too because I asked him and he told me Patriots. But
Man,
whatever,
Should've
I'm
listened to
done. I want Belichick to lose, and this ain't even going with my heart. I don't want the Patriots to win, but at the same time, like I just feel like the Bills are gonna come out and show us who they are again because they go flip flop back and forth. This time the Bills are gonna show up.
I'm with Rob, man. Rob, that's why we call him the professor, man, because every time if I go against that, he be winning these games, I'll be like, God damn it. So I'm going with the Bills, man. Like I said, Patriots just can't keep winning. They got a rookie quarterback, man. They just can't keep doing that. I don't see how that can happen. And the Bills, they're gonna be ready to play, man. They've been having an up and down season. I think they're just gonna come out and they're not gonna stink it up like they did against Jacksonville. So they're gonna take care of business. I got the Bills. Who you got, Lance?
Well, I've known the Hickman family for a long time, and there's two things that they know very well: money and picking sports teams. And if Granny Hickman said pick the Patriots, you best believe she knows something that we don't know. So because of that, I'm going to take Granny Hickman's advice, and I'm going to pick the Patriots. I think they have the better coach. You know, I know we've all been down on Belichick because we thought that Brady was what made him go, but I think this year has probably been one of his best coaching jobs that he's done with the team because really and truly, if you look at the Patriots on paper, other than the name Mac Jones and possibly Damian Harris, who else on their team would you say is a star or stud? Maybe I don't even think they have Gilmore anymore, do they? Stephon Gilmore, I don't think he plays there anymore.
No.
So you've got
Wide
a bunch of
receiver,
guys.
quarterback, born. That boy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's good, but he's still a relatively
He's a
unknown.
no name. You're right.
Yeah,
he's
so
a no name, but he's good.
When you have a bunch of guys that are no names and they're playing for each other, it's a tough team to beat. I've never been super high on the Bills. I felt that this was probably their best chance to rule the division and go to the Super Bowl, and they went to bed and lost to the damn Jaguars. So there's really no coming back from that. So Granny Hickman is going to be a winner just like she is tonight and all the time. So happy birthday to Granny Hickman. We're rolling with the Patriots to get it done on Monday night.
All right.
Happy birthday, too.
Happy birthday, Granny. Happy 84th birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, well, that's going to wrap this week up, fellas. Week 13, man. And shit, we're heading into week 14 next week. It's about to come to an end, get to the playoffs. That's all we got on this one, fellas, guys, girls, whoever that's watching in, tuning in. We're going to be back next week better than ever, doing the same thing. And me, Rob, Miko, Lance, come join us, man. Come hang out with us. We call it the Sports Code Podcast, man. It's our new podcast. We're going to be on here every week talking some sports. So, man, that's going to be it for this episode. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Peace, man.
Deuces.
I'll be on time next time.
Late man. Be on time.